Well, good morning. Hope you're doing well. Got the shower tent up. It's shower day. Just another beautiful day at the campsite. You may ask yourself, what's in the blue bag there, Maddie? You don't want to know. We'll talk about that later. So, guess who is coming to visit me today? Bud from Washington. You may remember my old friend Bud. Hadn't seen this guy in 2 years. And he's going to be traveling through Oregon today. And he is on his way to meet me. We're going to go into this little town, have lunch, and chill. Unfortunately, he's not going to camp with me. He's on a quick trip through the area. He's got to be in Utah, I think, tomorrow. Oh my. Looks like the creek is running even swifter today. Check out the sunshine. I think we got a high of 63 today. It was so windy last night. Even with all these trees, the wind was still cutting through and shaking the Matty wagon. The van was rocking, but not in a good way. It was just the wind. So yeah, going to have lunch with Bud today. And Bud has been such a great friend to me for the last few years. He has done so much for me. He's fed me so much pizza when we met. He's done so much. He was the one that sent me the first Starlink. You might remember that. Bud and his wife Monica. And then I ended up selling it. Then I caught flack about it because people didn't realize I had sent him the money back. And they went, oh, you took that Starlink? But they didn't even know what was going on. But anyway, Bud is coming through today. So what I do for my shower is I will just dip water out of the creek and I will heat it up on the stove. And I have my shower pump. And then when I get the water good and hot, I'll go in the shower tent and take me a shower. And I'm just gonna fill up like 5 gallons of water. I'm gonna take a long soaking shower. Usually I do it with less than 2 gallons. And that's all you need when you have short hair, But you guys and girls with long hair, you know the struggle of camp showers. I don't have to worry about that. This water is ice cold. So what I'll do is I'll just add a small pot of boiling water to the larger bucket. And I might have to add 2 pots of boiling water to get it warm. So this blue bag here, it's a dry bag for camping. It's made out of this rubbery neoprene material. You can roll it up and buckle it, and you could put electronics in it and wade across the creek with it and it'll float. But that's not what I use it for. Inside of this blue bag is another bag of something, when you're camping and you gotta go, you gotta go. So I put that bag inside of this bag and I can roll it up and buckle it, and it contains it until I can get to a dumpster and dispose of it. So that's what I use that bag for. So you can roll it up and buckle it, and then you can even let it hug a tree if you choose to. It's been a great bag. You can clean it with bleach and water, and it is a great utility bag. So I'm getting ready to go into town and meet Bud for lunch. I'm going to leave my shower tent up. Even if you don't use these as a shower tent, they're a great way to mark your campsite in case you need to run into town. And when you get back, someone will not be in your sight. They'll see it's already taken and they'll move on to the next one. Well, at least that's what we hope they do. I guess they could just pull up and take your tent and your site, or they could steal your tent and run away with it. But I've never had any problem doing this. This is a great way to mark your site. The floor that came with this tent was terrible. I prefer to use one of these plastic outdoor rugs. They're made out of recycled drinking straws. This one I got in quartzite. You can see how the desert sun bleached it out. It used to be coral and now it's just almost white. But it makes taking a shower so comfortable. Much better than the floor that these little tents always come with. And the water runs right through the rug. It's just, you've seen these things. Everybody in the desert has them. I used to have another that I used here at the side door of the van. But I prefer to use this. This is my old anti-fatigue mat. I cut it to this size. That's all I need. And I prefer it just to give me some comfort if I have to step out in my bare feet. I learned that trick from the desert because every time you step out of your van in the desert, you step on a sharp rock, you know. So this works better for me than the plastic rug. And I cut it to this size because it fits right here on top of the cargo box. And then I run a ratchet strap over it and it holds it down while I'm driving. See, I just staked the tent right down through the rug. There's a decent shot of it. Now that one is about to break off. That grommet is about to break off. This one has already broken off. So I just twist it through the fabric. There's a seam here where it's hemmed up and I twist it and run the stake through it and it works just as good as a grommet. I've been doing it this way for many months. That thing broke like the first or second time I tried it, it broke off. So, and that one's about to break. But you can still use it, or at least I am. I'm not going to throw it away just because of that. The rest of the tent has been really good. Let's see, this one's called iFast. I just got it because it was one of the tallest ones I could find on Amazon. I think this tent is 6'8". I'm 6'2", and I just can't deal with a short shower tent. Because I gotta have a place up here, like inside's little hanging points in there, and I hang my shower pump up so it's above my head. Have to have that. But other than the grommets breaking off, it's been a good tent. The little metal rings in this one are much more stiff than my old tent. So I never even have to stake it down with these lines here. I never even do that because this one is more substantial in the wind. It never blows over like my old one did. So it's simpler just to be able to quickly pop it up, put down 4 stakes, quick and easy. And once you get the hang of how to fold these things down and twist them into a circle, once you get the hang of it, it's great. It just takes you a little while to figure out how to do that. But this shower tent has worked out well for me. When it finally rips apart, I'll get another one. But I have to get one that is at least 6'6". Okay, I made it back. Nobody stole anything. Everything's still here. Just got back from hanging out with Bud. My old buddy Bud. It was great to see him. We had pizza. He treated me to pizza at this fancy little pizza restaurant. Everything here is fancy. Oh, and check this out. Pay no attention to the messy van, unmade bed and all. But look, I have a big empty spot in the trunk space of the van now. Bud got himself an e-bike. I'll tell you why, because Bud has been so good to me in the past. He's done so much for me. It was time that I returned the favor. I hope you enjoy that e-bike, Bud. It's great seeing you. Thank you for the pizza. Now it's time to get busy reorganizing back here. I got so much more space now. Yeah, that's where the e-bike used to sit, right there in that space, folded up. But it was just in the way, and I didn't use it enough. So Bud can get some good use out of it. Now I'm motivated to start cleaning up in here. Get this van looking good again. It's a wreck. This is what happens, though, if you let it go for a week or two. Just a big junk pile back here. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care, be well, and smash the bell.